Hi, welcome to Vaughn's Tarot, and I'm here to do a general energy reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is just going to be what is the tea on you at this time. So I have the Seven of Wands, I have the Emperor. So this is somebody that has a lot of self-control. This is somebody that whether you master it as far as sexually or whether you just have self-control over yourself in general. You are somebody where you're at peace with yourself. Like, can't nobody fuck with you. Can't nobody tell you what you should and should not do. Whether you are single or in a partnership, there's always strength and you standing alone. You have to know how to be alone before you can depend on a partner. You have to know who you are by yourself before you can become whole with somebody else. So if you don't know who you are by yourself, then you'll always be confused. You'll always fail. So a lot of you, you know how to stand alone. That's your strength. That's your resilience. That's you overcoming things by yourself in order to pair up with the right person. If you are single or if you are in a partnership, you just know what it's like to be independent, whether you have somebody or not. And I just saw 111. So the tea on you is you being at peace regardless of what disturbs your peace or who try to disturb your peace. Some of you, if you've been having problems at work, that's going to clear up. Like, I see a lot of you going to the next level when it comes to your work. So you are in control. The tea on you is you having self-control and being in control, which is hard for a lot of people to master because they always have to depend on somebody else to validate them or to make them feel confident. Meanwhile, you stand alone and make yourself feel confident. Some of you could have went through the worst times of your life by yourself and that made you strong, or you were just somebody that was just born for leadership. You are just naturally a strong person. It was instilled in you early to be that way in order to handle things that come your way. Like, you make the best out of the worst situations. You turn the worst situations into the best situations. Like, some of you could have got it out the mud, or you just got everything on your own. Nothing was handed to you. So while you was like, let's say you was in school and all your friends was getting their cars at 16 by their parents, you probably had to buy your own car cash. Or let's say that people, somebody had them help them buy a house, or somebody had help buying a house, or they bought a house with a partner. They bought their first house with a partner. Some of you could have bought your first house alone, or you got an apartment by yourself, or you just got a lot of things by yourself. The tea on you is you being independent and strong. It's intimidating to certain people, or you come off as intimidating, but you don't mean to be that way. A lot of you that's just instilled in you. That's something that was instilled in you early because of some of the things that you went through. I have Emperor, I have the Seven of Wands. So that's just you restraining from bullshit. Some of you could be in hermit mode. You could be journaling a lot, or you could be coming up with new ideas. You could just be writing stuff down at this time. Whatever thoughts that come to your head, you could be writing it down. Some of you could be taking a break. So if you feel like you've been overworked lately, or you've had a lot going on all at once, you could be taking a break at this time, or that is what Spirit is telling you to do. So I have the Ten of Cups. Clarify the Ten of Cups. I have the Knight of Pentacles. I have the Hierophant. And I have the Two of Swords. Some of you could even be happily married, but you still know how to take care of business by yourself. You could have a whole family to take care of. You could be a single parent and you do everything by yourself. But it's your strength that gets you through a lot of things. It's also prayer. Some of you could pray a lot as well. I have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So the tea on you is also that it could be a lot of situations and people that are drawn to you because of this. But a lot of you focus more on your own self-confidence and building your own self up in order to attract what you deserve. Like, you don't focus so much on who's watching you or who has an opinion of you, because opinions are just like assholes. Everybody have them. Some of you could be going on vacation, or you could be embarking on a new journey, or you could just have a lot of ideas at this time. You could want to take a trip in order to get inspired. Some of you could be taking a job in another city. I have justice, I have the strength, and I have the 10 of wands. Some of you could be quiet as well. The T on you is people don't understand, like, why are you so quiet? Some of you could be shy. You could just be somebody that keep to yourself. And that is because you know that you can't trust everybody and you can't tell everybody your business, because there's a lot of gossip, or you know it can be a lot of gossip that happens, especially if you work in like a work environment where there's a lot of gossipers in your work environment, or just in your community in general. So you are somebody that holds back. You are somebody that you give yourself justice. Like, you could be getting justice right now for a lot of situations that you had going on in the background. But the strength is you knowing who you are and holding back, knowing how to tame yourself, and knowing that not every situation needs a reaction. I have the Hermit. Clarify the Hermit. The Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. A lot of you are going to get some good news soon as well when it comes to something that you want. It could be something work related. It could be something to do with money. But I'm getting that your finances is steadily increasing. A lot of you could have cut a lot of people off, but your finances is steadily increasing. I have the Wheel of Fortune. I have the Ace of Cups. I have the Hermit. And I have the Page of Wands. So this is somebody that's facing their fears. Like, there may have been something that you wanted to do and maybe you couldn't put it out, or maybe you had to take a break, or maybe you had to go back to the drawing board. So any fears that you have, you've already faced them. You're already getting justice. In a lot of situations, the wheel is already turning in your favor. And anything you're working on now is going to grow. Even if you're going back to the drawing board, or you had to go back to the drawing board in the past, everything is going to work out in your favor, because you know who you are. You're not afraid to stand alone. You're not afraid to be yourself. You're not afraid to be judged. If that means you get to live the life that you want to live, and you get to be happy instead of being under constant fear of what somebody else might think, because you're taking a leap of faith, doing something that you love doing, or going after a career that you love doing, then so be it. That's how a lot of you feel. And that's why a lot of you is at your happiest right now. Like, I'm getting your smile is worth 1,000 words. A lot of you could be really happy right now because you're taking a leap of faith with things that you enjoy and just ignoring noise in the background. What is the T on Gemini at this time? The Fool. This is freedom. So a lot of you, you feel free right now. You feel like you can do anything. You feel on top of the world. You feel like can't nobody stop you from accomplishing anything. Can't nobody stop you from accomplishing your goals. Can't nobody stop you from being who you are. I have the 9 of Cups. The King of Pentacles. The Devil. The Queen of Wands. A lot of you know how to say no as well. You know how to keep to yourself. You know when something is not right for you. You know how to say no to it. You know how to hold back. And a lot of people don't know how to do that. Some people say yes to things just to fit in, or they say yes to things that they're not really comfortable with just so they could fit in with a bunch of people that don't even know themselves in the first place. And that's not how a lot of you are. A lot of you are the exact opposite. You don't care about fitting in. You just want to be happy. And a lot of you, you have a smile that's worth 1,000 words right now. Like, your happiness is what's getting you to the next step when it comes to the things you have going on, your career, your partnership, if you are in one, or if you are single, you just feel free. You feel free. You feel happy. You're not tied to anything toxic. You're not tied to anything that anybody that has addictions. You're not tied to people that, you know, could have sold their soul to the devil. You're not tied to people like that. You believe in your own faith. You believe in what you believe in. You don't care if people believe in different than you, and you going after your goals at this time, whether it's you doing it single or whether it's you are in a partnership. I have unbothered at the bottom of the deck, so that's how a lot of you are at this time. And you are also in hermit mode. So I have unbothered, hermit mode, star seed. You could be a star seed. I have healer. What else is going on in Gemini's energy at this time? Twin flame. I have flying monkey. I have unexpected money. And I have ascending. So a lot of you have ascended to the next level on your journey. Whether it's you did it alone or you did it in a partnership. You know what it feels like to be whole by yourself before you depend on another person for your own happiness. Because what matters is how you feel about yourself, not if somebody worships you or strokes your ego. It's all about how you feel about who you are first, and then you worry about how your partner feels second. Like, it's all about you and how you feel. So that's what a lot of you are doing right now. That's the T on you. You know how to stand alone. You know what it's like to have strength or have nobody and have to get it through the mud. And that's why you are always going to win. That's why things are always going to go in your favor. So Gemini, that is the T on you. And I hope that you guys have a good day.